when was this created? How did Powell Gardens come to be? How did this all happen?
Well, so about 50 years ago, this was a cattle farm. It was purchased by George Powell Sr. And he had a vision for, he just loved plants and gardening, and he had a vision for a botanical garden for Kansas City. We have 7 themed garden areas. There's something, literally something for everyone here.
I'm excited to start seeing it.
Yeah.
Can you show me?
Of course, let's go. So this is the Dogwood Walk. It showcases quite a few varieties of dogwoods, which, as you mentioned before, is Missouri state tree. This walk actually leads over to our Marley Gourley Island Garden, which features our aquatic plants. It's just a fantastic shaded walk. In the spring, this is just full of dogwood blooms. It's excellent. Over this bridge is our Marley Gourley Island Garden. This is kind of the heart of our core garden. As you can see, it sits in the middle of a 12-acre lake. And as we come around this corner, you'll see the 3 tiered pools that flow through the lake. So all of the lily varieties will sit over here in these pools, and they've actually just started blooming, so it's perfect timing.
You know what's, I think, beautiful about this place? Whether you know plants, whether you know nothing about plants, whether you are learning about plants, I mean, that's a great opportunity to come.
There's something for everybody here. A willow tree, for example. We do so much here in the gardens to activate it, and like you said, even if you're not a traditional plant lover, you can come and find something to do, find a place that you want to be, and find a place that you can love, just like our horticulture staff loves it. So this is our Marjory Powell Allen Chapel. It was named after Marjory Powell Allen, who was a great supporter of the gardens and a Powell family member.
All right, let's go in.
Okay.
Okay, so the wedding chapel, I will have to say, is a hard-to-beat location for the gardens. Where are we going next?
Well, I think we need to stop by our fountain garden. We have a beautiful interactive fountain, and during the summer season, you can see many small children running through and cooling themselves off, but it has some beautiful plantings, and that'll lead us into our edible landscape, the Heartland Harvest Garden.
Okay, let's go.
The great thing about the Heartland Harvest Garden is that it was actually planted to be aesthetically beautiful, but it is functional in that almost everything in this space is edible. To the left, you'll see the Volandery Garden. This year, we have a chef in residence program, so we've actually partnered with 4 different chefs. Our horticulture department and our education department worked with the chefs while they decided what they wanted to plant. And then throughout the season, we harvest these things and they get weekly boxes of produce to use in their restaurants. And then in turn, they come out and they create programming, design culinary experiences for guests. And it's this great reciprocal community outreach type program that's just basically a trade.
This is beautiful. Powell Gardens is so beautiful. There's so many nooks and crannies. You almost need, I feel like, a full day to walk through it.
Yes, so I say generally if you're coming, you have to come in 2 separate visits, especially if you have young kids, because it's like you kind of either pick this side of the garden, so you pick the core side. If you're really adventurous, you can certainly do both. But it's hard to see everything in one day. There's a lot going on here.
Well, it's beautiful, and you have something to offer everybody out here. Thank you so much, Callie, for giving me a tour today. I so appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Spark your spirit of discovery and experience more unique Missouri people and places on the Missouri Life channel. Like and subscribe to keep up with the latest content.